Hi everyone, and today we are going to practice reviewing using our basic facts to solve extended facts. And I'm sure as soon as you see me doing this, it'll come right back to you and you'll remember how to do this. Let's start with a little review of just using our basic facts to solve extended multiplication facts. If we had the problem 30 times 90, we can use our basic facts to help us solve that. We know that 3 times 9 is our basic fact. 3 times 9 is 27. We then just have to carry our two zeros over to our answer, making it 2,700. Let's look at another one. 200 times 70. We look for our basic fact. We know 2 times 7 is 14. We then look at the zeros. This isn't just a 2, this is a 200, so we need those two zeros. And this isn't just a 7, it's a 70, so we need that 0. So instead of the answer being just 14, it is 14,000. All right, let's try another. 8 times 500. We know that basic fact of 8 times 5 is 40, but we need to bring those zeros over. We have two zeros here in the 500. We need to add them on, making our answer 4,000. Now let's use what we know there in multiplication to help us do the same with division extended facts. Let's go and let's start with the same problem and just flip it around. If we had 4,000 and this time we were dividing it by 8, so we're just taking the same problem, turning it around, we still start by looking for our basic fact. Now, we can't do 4 divided by 8. That's not possible. So it must not be 4. It is 40. We are dividing 40 by 8 and using that basic fact to help us. We know 40 divided by 8 is 5. But we can't stop there because our larger number, or our product there in the multiplication problem, is now our dividend, the big number we're dividing by. So the total number of zeros here, these zeros are coming from somewhere. They're not coming from the 8, so we have 2 more zeros that must have come from the 5. And if we look, there's our same problem. So you can always flip it around, division and multiplication, to check your work. Let's try another with division. Let's do 1,600 or 1,600 divided by 80. We look for our basic fact. We know 16 divided by 8 is 2. But we can't stop there because this is not 16, this is 1,600. So the same number of zeros here must have come from these two smaller numbers. Well, there's 1 in the 80. We need 1 more, so it must be from the 2, 20. We can just flip this problem around to double check if we were right and make it a multiplication. 8 times 2 is 16. 2 zeros would be 1,600. So that is correct. Let's do another one. 1,200 divided by 40. Let's use our basic fact. 12 divided by 4 equals 3 to help us. Now, we have 2 zeros in our large number in the dividend, which means they came from the 2 smaller numbers. There's only 1 here, but we need 2, so the other one must have come from here. 1,200 divided by 40 equals 30. All right, hopefully that jogged that skill back into your brain and how to solve those and how we learned that in school. You're going to use that today to open up math packet number 2 and turn to the 3rd page called Using Place Value to Solve Problems. You're going to solve all of the problems on this page and then put the answers into Google Classroom. If you have any problems or get confused, you can send me a message on Google Hangouts and we can meet to go over it together. All right, good luck. I hope that helps.